What's up, Lego builders? Today we're looking at set number 75333, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. This set released in January 1st of 2022. It contains 282 pieces. In the UK it retails for £30, in the EU it was €35, and in the US it was $35. Not $35, $30. And it has 3 minifigures. Yeah, it's crazy that the set came out, let's see, the 1st of August 2022, and it only just retired like less than a week ago. But yeah, ignore the fact that the box is kind of beat up. Yeah, because I got this when I was in Turkey. But yeah, you can see the box art, it's basically Camino. I'm pretty sure Lego did release the set to celebrate like the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones unofficially. That's my guess because they never released Attack of the Clone set. But yeah, I do like how they made it Camino. So we've gone barely any sets. I think there might be only 2 sets, and one of them's to do. Did they even make a planet set for Camino? I don't even think they did. Yeah. I think they did. In the back of the box shows us some of the play features, like to put R4 inside the Starfighter and stud shooters. And also shows the Starfighter landed. Diving into the box experience, there's 2 thumb tabs. Just open it up, and inside you'll find 3 numbered bags, and they're the plastic ones. You'll find your instruction booklet. Yeah, don't even bother scanning it, because yeah, I've already scanned it. Yeah, and you'll find the sticker sheet, which is a bit bent. Needs to straighten this up a bit. But yeah, quite a lot of stickers for a set of the size. Yeah, I'll show you the instructions just because. Yeah, you see the standard like brown instructions. See what it says advertised. Okay, a whole smorgasbord of sets. It'll be D1 AT, the Starfighter ATST 4+, Ambush on Ferex, and Obi-Wan vs Darth Vader, Justifier, and the Quiz of Transport Save. Very good selection. And that's everything for the unboxing experience. Time to dive into the build. Alright, diving into the minifigures. The first one up we got is we got Tarn Wee, which is in the first Kimono that Lego's ever made. And they actually did a really good job with it. Like they got a good many details. They even made like a custom head mold for Tarn Wee. It's not dual molded, because like if it was, you'd be able to see like say it could be blue all the way around. But yeah, they got really good printing, even like the back printing. I like how they didn't use like the regular leg pieces, and also they really got like down like the height of them very well. I do wish we got some maybe like dual molded arms, or even a bit of arm print, maybe a bit of weight. I think that would have gone a long way, but still a really good minifigure. And this, I remember this was like a major draw point for like when people bought the set. Okay, next up we got R4P17, which is basically it's, for all intents and purposes it's a dark red R2D2. But he does look really cool though. He doesn't have a back print because those only reserved for R2D2 and Chopper. But also, I was going to say before they introduced it, but it was the same year they introduced it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, still a good minifigure, good to get in the set. And the final minifigure we have is on updated episode 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi, which it's quite similar to like the one 2017. You actually do have 2 faces. You have a regular one. I also got one of the printed headset, which it makes me a bit confused because in Jango Fett sleeve one, which actually paired this one quite nicely. If I remember, I'll go grab that later. They didn't include like them the headpiece, like the headset, and even actually hide him like the detail under the hair. But yeah, you got like you can see like the robes just traveling around the rainy planet of Camino. And they will give you the option if you want. You can replace the hair with the hood piece, so you can recreate the scene where Obi-Wan lands on Camino and exits as Starfighter. I do think this example in the hood piece actually does look a bit, the new one looks a bit better because it's like all kind of creased from from battle. But yeah, a really good minifigure lineup, especially for like a £30 set. And now for the build. And we need more sets like these, like small play sets, well, small in price, not small in size but high in price. Like a good price, you get a really nice build that can actually go against another build or another set. So right at the front, they don't actually include like the little pointy piece that they include Bob Starfighter. But that's what it could have looked like. Yeah, like I don't know why I didn't include that. I'm pretty sure that piece did exist. But yeah, we got the first of the stickers. We got like one that like the lime green. I don't think there's like the Ahsoka's Jedi Starfighter. If like there's the lime green around. But yeah, it's a nice like accent colour. Yeah, it seems like the most Lego Star Wars sets are light grey. It's a nice change up in colour. So we got a set of stud shooters on the wings, which to work how you'd expect. You got some sticker to detail here. We got the white on here and here, and we also got a Republic logo, which is correct on like a specific UCS set. On the other side, we got a little radar dish, which Obi-Wan tries to use to contact Coruscant, but ends up only being able to contact to Naboo. Just for Anakin to not be there. And we do have this little swivel piece here, which may be confusing why that's there, because it doesn't look accurate. But that's because you allow you to take so you can take off R4's head and actually put it right there, so you can actually have his head spin around. And when you're flying, and you don't to make sure you don't lose R4's this R4, you can actually open up the bit here and actually just store him in here. This does make the build like quite bulky. It almost looks like, if you make the joke that the set looks like it has a beer belly when it first came out, because so they can incorporate display feature. But I think it's worth it. So you got some more sticker details, and then we got right at the top we got the windscreen, which can open up. They actually I like they include a little backrest or like headrest for Obi-Wan, and you can see it's half stud, half tails. Okay, and you just pop them in there, and it does have a printed control panel. And this is back when you don't need to have your minifigures lean to 90 degrees, so it's flat as a pancake. So it closes up just like that, and it looks pretty good in there. And you got the back fin that has a bit more detail. Underneath, you do actually have some clips, so you can actually store the lightsaber just like this. Which I like it when they include some storage on like sets like this, so you don't lose your lightsabers. And the set does also have some landing gear. Yeah, it can fold up, so it can. Yeah, it is retractable technically. But also, only retractable at one point because this part here doesn't allow it. You got the engines, which uses the yellow thrust, which I've not watched episode 2 in a while, so I can't remember if that's accurate or not. One problem people had with the set when it first came out was the gap in the wings, which, yeah, I agree, is quite bad. Which they did fix in the Jedi Bob Starfighter in 2024, you see right there. And now, as I said before, I'll go get Jango Fett's Slave 1 to compare. Which actually happened to be set 75433, exactly 100 after. Which I think the Lego did that on purpose, because see, this is like it's not minifigure scale. Well, this one's above minifigure scale. This one's way below. But you can have a pretty good battle. It's like this thing, like it's like in the US back when before the set, the Obi-Wan stuff was retired. It's be like £100 $100 combo, £90 combo here, which I think it's pretty good because then you get 6 minifigures, 2 of them Kaminoans, Jango Fett, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, R4. But yeah, if you wanted them a minifigure scale Slave 1 to go against the Starfighter, you got to buy the UCS one, which is £260. But that's everything for the set. I definitely think this set was really good. Definitely understandable why Lego kept on shelves for so long. In 2022 to 2026. I do think an updated version maybe in 2029 maybe? Like, I don't think we need an updated version anytime soon. Like 2029, 2030, like some updated PCs and techniques would do the set justice. But I have to give the set an 8.7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, contribute to the channel a lot, and I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.